I'm Faye. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Kindly take a minute to introduce yourself.
Okay, my name is Patrick, and as I had said earlier that I have lived in this particular place for a very, very long time.
Now that you have lived in this place for a longer time, can you tell me something about this beach?
Okay, this beach, when you take a look at it, it is called Copacabana Beach, and this beach, it was started some years back, and it was started by the communities that were living around here because they were trying to look for ways in which they can even earn a living. And because of that, they decided to come up with this beach. We are having other several beaches along the coastline of Indian Ocean. And this one here is situated just somewhere next to Mtwapa. So along this Indian Ocean, we have got many other beaches, but people are not, the Mtwapa people, the people living around this particular point, they saw that there was a need in starting a beach along this side.
So how is this beach beneficial to the people living around here?
Okay, like I had said earlier, that they wanted something maybe to give them an income, and being beneficial, you realize that people come here to do fishing, and apart from fishing, because we are having this, you remember this is a salty, Indian Ocean is a salty, it is a salty ocean, yeah? So salty oceans have got some other types of fish, so people are doing fishing. We also have boat riding in this particular place. And apart from boat riding, when you take a look at along this coastline or along this beach, you will see these erected houses.
Yeah.
You can see these houses here contain bars. Some are having bars, some are having the restaurant. And we are having all these types of maybe of food being at this particular point. And apart from that, the restaurants will provide the food, and also we are also having the presence of the tourists in this particular place who are also making these people to have an income.
Okay. And what are some of the recreational activities here?
Oh, pardon?
What are some of the recreational activities?
Oh, the recreational activities. The
Yeah.
recreational activities are these things that normally brings or normally makes people happy. Things that are being done for fun.
Yes.
Okay, when you take a look at this particular, along the beach, there are these white people or the tourists, they normally come here
Yes.
for fishing for fun. We are having the fishing for fun. The communities around here, they are fishing for an income. They want to earn something.
Yeah.
You know,
Yes.
maybe after fishing, getting the fish, they have to sell them.
Yeah.
But there are other people here who are just coming to fish for fun. That is one way of recreational activity. There's another thing here you will realize that some people just come, they just want to swim. They want to swim because this place, when you take a look at it, there is a lot of, the temperature, the weather here, temperature is high. There's also low humidity, the ground is dry. So when comes to swim, it helps to cool the body. Another thing that you can talk of, there is also practice of we are having entertainment. We have these people, the what? These people that are doing the gymnastic here. They come, they can even dance for you, the acrobatics, all those people. So those are some of the recreational activities that are happening along the shores of this Copacabana beach.
Okay. So, about the social factors, how does it affect the people living in social factors?
Pardon.
How does the social factors affect the people living in?
How does
social factors?
Social factors.
Yeah.
So social factors, you realize that we are having several, we have several tribes, by the way, living along this side,
Yeah.
and they are recreational activities, which is also part of the social factors, the way they congregate, maybe the way they pray or the way they attend their Muslim. And also we are having the other issues like how the racial interrelation between among these particular groups actually have got a greater effect in these people. Okay, from the beginning we'll realize that we are having a harmony as long as this community are concerned. And because of that peaceful harmony there, we are able to get even many visitors along this particular place. So that is what some of the ways in which the social factors affect the people that are living around this particular place.
Okay. And what's the religion of the people living here? Religion?
Yeah, I'm not getting you.
Religion of the people living here.
The religion.
Yeah.
Okay, when you take a look at generally, people living in a coastal region, most of them are Muslims.
Okay.
And when you take a look at Muslim, though this area it is a cosmopolitan in such a way that we can expect almost over 40 tribes in this particular place, because this is a place that is attracting many people. But the indigenous tribe that are living here, mostly the Mijikendas, you realize that most of them are Muslims. And Muslims, you will realize that they are, when you talk of maybe food, there are some type of food or some types of meat, they are not taking. A good example is pork. You realize that maybe some people fear even visiting this particular place because when they are depending on pork. So the people who are eating pork will never come to this place. Another thing, the Christians. Most of the time you will realize that the Christians will never, they fear even come to that particular place because of having what is called the stigmatization or the trauma of stigmatization when it's come to religion. So that is another way. And also even we have got just the word. We also have got some people who are talking about that some of the Muslims are being regarded as Al-Shabaab people, things like that. So due to such kind of stereotype is making people not to visit this place. But generally we thank God that people are still coming here.
So I think we've talked about factors about religion, how religion affects the people living here. Yeah?
How the religion?
Yeah, we've talked about it. Yeah?
How the religion affects the people living here. Okay, the religion, the way I had said, that we are having mostly the Muslim here. And since the Muslim is the religion we are having, you will realize that we are expressing a situation whereby even the Christians, they fear coming to this particular place. So when you take a look, for example, you try to walk along this particular place, utapata ni kama, you will realize that really almost everyone is a Muslim. And that one is already creating something like a boundary between Christianity and the Muslims. And you should know that people should live in peace. Though, like right now, I have to admit that we are having many Christians and Muslims together in this particular place.
Okay. So what about historical background? Historical
Yeah,
backgrounds of
the historical background of the people living here,
yeah.
as I had said from the beginning when we were talking about the social factors, at this particular place we have the original tribe as the Mtwapa. We also had the Arabs, we also had the Hindus, and the Swahilis. But majorly, after some years back, we had the intermarriages and all these particular tribes. But in as much as what I want to say is that the Mijikenda, which is made up of around 9 sub-tribes, the likes of the Digo, the Giriama, the Mtwapa, the Bokomo, those are some of the people that we are having here. And when you take a look at them in a more specific way, these people, they believe in their superpower woman, that is the Mekateli, some years back. So this is something that is now being passed from one generation to another. And even the challenges that that particular woman faced is being used as a challenge, or is being used as an educational tool to teach the next generation on how to manage themselves.
Thank you so much for watching. Kindly subscribe.